Welcome to another Haggard Outdoor Adventure. So I was tagged again by Mickey Wilson, Bushcraft and Survival, the Series 6 tag. So I want to give a huge shout out to the Bushcraft bums. They sent me this awesome schmog and I'll definitely be using it a lot this winter. Again, that's the Bushcraft bums. They're really comedic, but also really knowledgeable about different survival and bushcraft situations. So stop by their channel, show them some support, and as always, tell them that Haggard Outdoors sent you. I wanted to show you guys this. I won Nathan 407's giveaway. I got this 1 troy ounce silver coin. Really nice. And then these matching, I believe they're oak. This is the high-speed striker. And then the massive fire still. So that's Nathan 407. Many of you probably already know who he is. But we're going to use these to get us a fire going. First we're going to process up some wood and we'll jump into the Series 6 tag. Okay, so I wrote the questions down for the Series 6 tag. The first one, what SHTF scenario do you fear the most? Well, with that one, the one I'm most worried about would be nuclear or biochemical, because that contaminates all your water and all your food sources. Many people aren't prepared for this type of attack, but certainly that's the one that I fear most. Okay, for the Series 6 tag, I wrote down the questions, so let's get into it. The first one, what SHTF scenario do you fear most? This one, I'm going to have to go with nuclear or biochemical, because it contaminates your food and your water sources. That right there is a huge deal. Many of us aren't really prepared for this sort of attack, so it's definitely the one I fear the most. 2. In SHTF scenario, we suffer a total economic collapse. If the dollar bill loses its value, what do you have readily available as currency? Can be material or a skill set. Well, with this one I do have a few items to barter with, but I'm going to have to go with my skill set. I'm really good at primitive type survival skills as well as many other I like to get stuff done, so definitely going to have to go with my skill set on this one. 3. In an SHTF scenario, your mindset is to bug in or bug out. Why? At first, I'd dig in until it got too dangerous, and then I would bug out. I have a few friends that are prepared for this sort of thing, and they've invited me and my family to join along. So that's probably the deal of what I do. I have several different camps throughout the area with stashes at each, and that will get us to our destination. In an SHTF scenario, what environment would you prefer to be in and why? Urban or wilderness? Well, I'm comfortable in either environment. I can blend in each, but I would bug out to the wilderness knowing that I have to go on trips into the urban areas to get more supplies and building materials and things like that. So I definitely bug out to the wilderness, but if I had to be in the urban area, I could blend in and do it there as well. 3 fellow YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers, would you share a foxhole with and why? First, it would have to be Mickey Wilson's Bushcraft and Survival. Really knowledgeable guy. He knows his primitive bushcraft and survival skills, tracking, trapping, as well as wild edibles and their medicinal uses. Next is Harshman Hills. Really knowledgeable guy and knows a lot about his guns. But also, he works in the medical field, so having someone like that with you is a must. Finally, SNJN Preps. He's also a very smart guy. He preps for these types of things, and he's like a brother to me. So those are the 3 people that I'd share a foxhole with in an SHTF situation. Finally, what are your 3 strongest skills that you can bring to the table in an SHTF situation? Well, I have a can-do attitude. I'm a very hyper guy, so I always like to be getting stuff done. So that's one. Secondly is my primitive survival skills and my bushcraft skills, as well as trapping. Finally, the last one is I'm very loyal to my friends, family, and my group. So I would do anything to ensure the safety and well-being of the people that I care about or the group that I'm in. So the people I want to tag in this video are SNJN Preps, Harshman Hills, and Bushcraft Bikes. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to know what you guys think about this. So when I went camping with AOK Foraging and Adventures, I met Chuck. He showed me a picture of a really cool little log woodworking area. So I want to copy the idea and build me one up here. So this big dead, I believe this is ash. I'm going to cut some big pieces. So there's the upgrades to the camp. Fixed the wall a bit more. Found some of this balled up. Got my table done. The fire pit built up some more. Now I'm building a little path out here to a little woodworking station. And I sit right here and do my woodworking and look out over the area. Want a spot where I can that'll hold my piece of wood so I can carve. So I'm going to carve 2 notches in, and then we're going to cut them out. Well guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the Series 6 tag. Till the next one, good night, God bless, take care everyone.